Floyd Mayweather, on a fight hype interview recently, he took fight hype on a journey, so to speak, on how he lives his life and, you know, a typical day in the life of Floyd Mayweather. I mean, we've seen this already plenty of times, It's nothing new, right? So he was in this Rolls-Royce, started the video and closed the door with a button inside the car, and then, he took them on a flight to go to the NBA playoffs to watch the Nuggets and the Lakers. And then, a lot of people comment about that, like, gee, Floyd, like, who cares? Who cares about how you live your life? And the funny thing is about that, right, is people that say that are the ones that care. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be clicking on a video that has Floyd Mayweather in it, right? I just find it amazing, though. I mean, listen, we all know Floyd Mayweather. This is a guy. I wouldn't say he had like growing up, he had a super duper tough, a horribly tough life. His dad was in jail. If you, shot somebody, he was living in a pretty modest home in Flint, Michigan. But nonetheless, it's not like he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So lots of times, man, especially like black folks, when we don't have nothing and we come across something, it's new to us. And a lot of times people wonder, they say, well, why do Floyd Mayweather act the way he act? Now, there's some things about Floyd Mayweather that bothers me sometimes. It was in the past, some certain things that bothered me, his political views on a lot of, so to speak, racial issues. I wasn't really feeling that. But I mean, here's the thing, though. You can't really hate on the brother, man, for what he did, financially. I always respected that. You know, he loved cars, man. I love cars. And I used to see comments where people would say, you don't need all those cars. Why you need all those cars for? It's crazy because I remember like people used to tell me that. Like, he was like, why do you need like 4 cars? Or, like, because I fucking want 4 cars. That's why. This is my fucking life. You know what I mean? If I want 4 cars, then I want fucking 4 cars. You ain't buying it for me. Why you care? You know, there's there's a thin line between love and hate. And when it comes to stuff like comments like that, those are nothing but hate based comments, man. From people that don't understand what it is to have money. And I get it, people would say, well, Floyd runs through money, he wastes money, and he bought an $18 million watch. Me personally, I wouldn't buy an $18 million watch. If I had the money like that, I still wouldn't do it. But Floyd felt like he wanted to buy an $18 million watch. And guess what? He has every right to buy that $18 million watch, whether you like it or not. Because guess why? He put his life on the line for that money. And he can do what he wants. He deserved it. All right? There were some things that I never liked that he did when it come to always like posting money at the bank. I thought that was dangerous. I never really liked that aspect of him when he did that, because I think that was very dangerous, because if somebody was really hungry, they could find out what bank he had or trail him or something. I just think he he had to be a little careful doing shit like that. But he want to show off his cars to the world. Yo, listen, man, so what? He might be inspiring kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, little kids, young kids is watching Floyd Mayweather, man. He could be an inspiration to other people, not just kids, to people that's trying to survive out there. They want to get out of the 9 to 5 hustle and bustle. They want to find a way where they want their passion to bloom. One thing you can learn from Floyd Mayweather is this: whatever, everybody on this planet got a passion, bro. The sad thing about it is most people never get a chance to unlock or let their passion blossom because they're distracted by other things, or they're around people that also don't know how to let their passions blossom. So people like that, they're living amongst people that aren't trying to do anything either. People that's just okay with the mundane life. And also, you find that a lot of people that complain about what they don't have ain't trying to do nothing to get out of that situation. All they keep doing is fucking complaining and going in circles and shit like that. So, when you see a person like Floyd Mayweather, his passion for boxing, he took it and he flipped it. Anybody that we all have a passion for something in life. Most of us, at least. We have to tap into our passion and just let that shit out of his cage, bro. When you do that, your passion is what will make you unlimited amounts of money. Mark my words on that. Your boy Rebel know what he talking about. So look, it starts there. It's a journey. You put your work in. When you got a passion, it's not a. Listen, when you have a passion, you have a passion for something. It no longer becomes a job. It becomes a passion. It becomes you, and you don't look at it as a job because you love doing it because it's a passion. So it's like you become so good at your passion. It starts to flourish because you don't see it as a chore. You see it as, man, I love this. I live for this. I die for this. I breathe this. And that's what anything in life, anything. I don't care if you want to sell socks. If your passion is socks, then you can get into creating socks with patterns and designs and anything on this planet that amazes you. Hold on to it, and you will find out that it will reward you. You know. But the sad thing is, most people they're afraid or they just okay with just living a minimal life, and most people die not getting to experience life. Most people are just breathing. It's a difference between breathing and living. When you're breathing, you getting up, punching a clock, and most people ain't happy doing that. And when you're living, you getting up and you not punching no clock. You getting up, and if you're passionate for boxing, you punching the bag, baby. And you getting up in the morning, and you doing business transactions. You going to get up in the morning. You like, damn, what time is it? It's 12 noon. I want to catch a flight to New York. I just want to go watch a Lake Knicks game, or I just want to go to upstate New York to just to go stay in a nice hotel for like 3 days, catch a flight back, get back to Florida or wherever you live at. That's living. And when you get to that level, you gotta respect people like that, man. A lot of times people hate on stuff like that because they ain't like that. They can't do what that person did, or at least they think they can, and that's where you limit yourself. See, that's the thing. So Floyd Mayweather, man, I always looked at him as an inspiration when it came to that. You can't hate on a man like that, bro. You just can't. You can hate on certain other things that he did that I really didn't like, but man, on the financial shit, come on, man. You can't deny what he do. So all the little toys he got, he fucking deserved that. He earned it. Leave that man be, bro. As long as he not out there, and that's another thing. You out there robbing and stealing. If he was carjacking, breaking into people's cars and shit, that's one thing. They'll be talking about that. But the man earned his keep. He's out there buying. He got 20 cars or whatever, how many cars he got, and motherfuckers is still hating on that shit. And he didn't take it from nobody. He earned it, and he bought them shits, and people are still mad. So hey, you can't win. You know what I'm saying? So why not just ball out and floss, baby, into the end of time? Shout out to Floyd Mayweather, man. This is just my take on the whole thing. Anyway, it's your boy Rebel Like Boxing. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later.